Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason. Coming back with another one, man. Listen, y'all see that sun in the backdrop. Y'all see it, man. That mean we getting through the day. We making way and we don't play. So hopefully y'all having yourselves a good day thus far, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, you know, and we in it. For real, man. But yeah, I just want to come out here and holler at y'all real quick, man, to tell y'all, bro. Like, don't dumb yourself down for nobody, man. Do not dumb yourself down for nobody, bro. Because guess what, bro? Just because you elevating, just because you out here gaining wisdom, just because, you taking care of your health and you on this journey, you drawing closer to the Most High. Listen, because you doing those things, you're going to have some people that try to look at you funny. You're going to have some people that try to, make you feel like you less than them, make you feel like, like you just, not wise. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some people that's going to try to make you feel stupid, just because you don't see things how they see things, just because you looking through a spiritual lens and not a worldly lens. You're going to have people that's on a broad path try to make you feel, less adequate, inadequate for that. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that. So, listen, bro, all they want you to do is just dumb yourself down to their level because they don't understand you. And unfortunately, we live in a society where when people don't understand something, when they don't understand you outside of the things that they've been taught, outside of the programming, outside of the matrix, outside of what the world has taught them, then they automatically will deem you the enemy. You know what I'm saying? They automatically gonna become insecure. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna feel like they missed something, but they could see it in you that you on another level. Understand? They could see it in you that you on another level, so they gonna let their own insecurities get the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they will never admit it. They will never try to understand you. They never gonna do that because they gonna feel like they inferior to you themselves. And that's not what you trying to get people to feel like. You're not trying to, make people feel that way. But automatically you're gonna have people that become defensive. You're gonna have some people that just, that's gonna be nasty towards you. You're gonna have some people that's just gonna, just automatically get in their feelings, bro. Because you're not talking about the same things that they talking about, because you're not doing the same things that they doing, because you're not eating the same things that they eating, because you're not thinking the same way that they thinking, because you're not talking the same way that they talking, because you're not walking how they walking. And all of a sudden, now you the black sheep of the family. All of a sudden, now you the black sheep out of all your friends. Now all of a sudden, you the enemy at work. All of a sudden, you the one that's causing all of the strife and pain in the relationship. When all you just trying to do is change for the better. When all you trying to do is just draw closer to the Most High. When all you trying to do is just learn and gain wisdom. When all you trying to do is just stay in this light. Now all of a sudden, you ain't right. Because other people choose to stay comfortable. Other people choose to stay unhealthy. Other people choose to stay in darkness. Other people choose to stay ignorant, bro. And that's the thing, bro. What's ignorance? A lot of people take ignorance personal. When we all have been ignorant to things. And all ignorance is you just not knowing something. You know what I'm saying? That's all ignorance is. So as soon as you say that, people gonna throw a fit. When we done been so ignorant most of our lives, and we still ignorant to certain things out there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is we trying to grow. The thing is, with being on, this journey and having your life force energy in you, it makes you want to learn stuff. It makes you more open. That was one of the best things about this journey is just the new energy, the ambition, and the open mind that you get from it. Cause it's like our mind been so closed off. So many doors have been closed in our mind, due to this programming and this matrix and seeing that now that things start to open up and lights is turning on, it's like, man, listen, I ain't about to shut nothing down just because I don't know it. Because the things that I thought I knew wasn't even true. The things that we thought we knew wasn't even true. See, but you try to tell that to somebody that's stiff-necked. You try to tell that to somebody that's prideful. Listen, bro, they not trying to hear it. No matter if it's wrong or not, they gonna still ride with what's wrong because that's what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we trying to lead that whole mindset because that's what got us in captivity in the first place. Thinking we know it all and wanting to do our own thing and want to lean on our understanding and go our way instead of the Most High's way. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we can't be like that. And what y'all got to understand is that, people going to want to dumb you back down to that level that where you used to be. Because that's where they used to seeing you at. They used to seeing you on that lower level. They used to seeing you in your flesh. They used to seeing you in sin. They used to seeing you on the broad path in the world, chasing girls, doing the same things that they was doing. So guess what? They're going to refuse. They're going to fight tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying? They're going to refuse to believe that you elevating and that you change. They not going to want to accept it, bro. It could be your own mama. She ain't going to accept that. It could be your siblings. They ain't going to accept that. It could be your closest friends. They ain't going to accept that, bro. They're going to refuse to believe it. They're going to be in denial like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What did he do to deserve that light? What did he do to deserve that wisdom? What did he do? And it's just so crazy because you ain't did nothing special. All you did was just start following the law, statutes, and commandments. All you did was start your walk with Yahusha. All you did was start trusting in the Ruach, the Holy Spirit. And guess what, bro? They ain't trying to hear it because they ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay where they at. That's fine. But that don't mean you got to dumb yourself down to their level. Because a lot of people don't understand, bro, when you do stuff like that, that make you fake. That make you fake. That make you fake. Because you not being you. You not being you when you doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you using up so much energy trying to fit in, bro. Anytime you trying to fit in, you ain't go win. When you know the Most High elevating you, when you know he got you in this sight, when he know you got you in this light, when you know that he got you learning more now than you ever learned, knowing more now than you ever knew. You know what I'm saying? And now you trying to dumb yourself down just to be with them? Man, listen, bro, you tripping. And what you don't realize is that when you do stuff like that, bro, it's like, listen, bro, you taking yourself down levels, you taking yourself backwards, when the Most High trying to pull you forward. So it's like, bro, that's going to vex your spirit. That's going to hurt you more than anything, always going around people to where you got to dumb yourself down. And you know what places it be. You know what places it be. You know what type of people it be. You know where you have to do that at. You know what I'm saying? That's like you getting sober, right? But you still going around people that's just drunk all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, listen, I know like some places, sometimes you want to step out, you're going to go around family, they going to be doing their thing or whatnot. But to purposely always go around that element, you know what I'm saying? Like I did it, one time. It took me one time to go around some people that was drunk, after I got sober, and I never did it again. Because it was just a bunch of mindless things going on. So in that sense, I dumbed myself down. People just having conversations about nothing. You know what I mean? People not talking about nothing. People not, you know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't for me. And that's not me saying that that I'm better than anybody, because at the same time, that was me. that was me having these senseless meetings and conversations, and you know what I'm saying, going anywhere in life. So I was a part of that. But at the end of the day, when the Most High pull you out of that, listen, you got to stay out of that. Because guess what? When you go around that, that's your energy being lowered. That's your energy being lowered, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's more temptation that you allowing into your life. When you go back around those elements that the Most High took you away from. So that's why I'm telling you, bro, don't be going around people and dumbing yourself down for people that don't even want to understand, ain't even trying to understand. You know what I mean? Ain't even, trying to elevate themselves. Listen, don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you only hurt your own journey when you do that. And the Most High looking at you like, what is you doing? Because the last time I heard in Psalms 1:1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. You know what I'm saying? So when you dealing with people like that, that don't have a relationship with the Most High, not trying to change, not trying to hearken to the word, and you go around them, listen, bro, you hurting yourself. But guess what? When you don't go around them, then guess what? You are Baruch, you blessed.